Good morning. I hope that everyone's having an amazing start to their morning. I won't be on long because I'm doing some prep work for my intensive coming up, my Weekend Writers Intensive, which the last one was absolutely amazing. But I wanted to come and chat with you guys super briefly about how you can show up online as an author. A lot of times I think, especially like in this season, we wonder how we can get in front of people and share our book and share what we're, talking about as an author. And there's a lot of different ways, but there's one approach that I have used to really increase my know, like, and trust factor. And so for those that are new to the know, like, and trust factor, the know, like, and trust factor is basically when you want someone to purchase from you. Before they'll do that, they need to know you, like you, and trust you. If they don't know you, like you, and trust you, I don't care if your book, your product, your ebook, your whatever is 99 cents. They won't do that. And so they won't purchase it. So the best thing you can do is increase your know, like, and trust factor, meaning increase the opportunity for people to get to know you, for people to get to trust you, and for people to get to like you. And so social media is a great platform to do that because you can just do like lifestyle posts and videos and things like that so that people can see who you are. One of the things that I always tell my clients is do like behind the scenes pictures. Show what you do on your spare time. Show what you're working on when you're writing. Show like those sort of things. So anyways, with that, one thing that particularly comes to mind is the concept of just posting, but being relatable in your post. So a strategy that you can use is once you understand your ideal reader, you want to break it down and you want to say, okay, what is it that my ideal reader really likes? Identify 5 to 10 things that they're like super interested in. Once you identify the 5 to 10 things that they're super interested in, I want you to think of 5 to 10 things that you're really interested in. And what you'll likely find is that there's overlap. There's going to be 2 to 3 things that you're super interested in that they're also interested in. So for example, maybe you really, really love morning routines. Talk about your morning routine. Maybe you really, really love reading. Talk about what you're reading. Maybe you really love journaling. Talk about the prompts that you're using. Whatever it is, I want you to think about where that overlaps and then start to post things about that. Post your daily routine, post your journaling activity, post your reading or whatever overlap you find. And what you'll notice is people will start to be drawn to you. And from there, you can begin to start talking about your book. Even if your book isn't directly related to it, it's still additional posts that you can give that are letting them know who you are behind the scenes, letting them know what kind of things you're interested in, and letting them know that you're relatable. Because once they find that you're relatable, they want to learn more about you and what you have to offer. The reality is no matter what book it is that you write, there's probably other books on that topic. I write books on personal development, time management, goal setting, healing, things like that. There's a million other books on time management, goal setting, personal development, and healing. But where I stand out is my approach to it, my voice to it. And so once people get to know your voice, your approach, who you are behind the scenes, behind the author image, behind the author title, all of that, then they have an opportunity to connect with you on a deeper level and decide if they'd like to go forward and purchase your book. If you happen to find that the overlap is something that's directly related to what's in your book, link that. So like for me, one thing that I am really interested in is routine. So I talk about my morning routine. I talk about my evening routine. As you see, I'm sitting here on a bike right now. This is part of my morning routine where I work out and I go live and share things like this. And the reason I do that is because it's directly related to a number of my books. And so I sometimes will talk about my books. And here's the thing. We often get really nervous about like being salesy or sleazy if we have to talk about our book. But this is what I'm going to say. You're only being salesy about your book if your book isn't adding value, if you don't think that the book is for somebody. But if you're talking about, for example, me talking about a morning routine, and I know that my ideal audience needs a better morning routine and wants to structure their life better around it, I'm not being salesy. I'm giving them a benefit, right? I'm blessing them. It is my job, it's my duty to give that to them if I know that it can change their life the way that it's changed mine. So don't overthink the process. These are really easy, passive ways to market, but it's a great way to really highlight your personality and highlight what you have to offer with the world as well. So what I'm going to challenge you to do is I'm going to challenge you today to post something about, something that overlaps your guys' interest and just share and watch how you begin to engage people and just do it from a natural standpoint. Don't overthink it. You ultimately are the expert, right? You know what you're talking about because it's about you, it's relatable to you, and it's relatable to your audience. So don't overthink it. Just allow yourself to post it and then go from there and watch the engagement that you get. If you're looking for some more strategies on your aspiring author journey and you're like, I don't want to try to figure this out on my own, you don't have to blaze the trail that's already been blazed before you. Use the link below, which is for my free Jumpstart Aspiring Author Kit. You are not going to want to miss this. It's going to give you tons of tools that you'll need to be successful on your aspiring author journey, and it's totally free. So use the link below and sign up, and I look forward to seeing you on the inside.